Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Rivers Corner with your lovely hosts, Rajiv, Artin, and Xavier, the Duck. It's been a wonderful weekend for rugby league, wouldn't you say, Rajiv? You know, some teams
Very.
are talking about how they're taking things personal, you know. Some teams are, as per usual, beating on the little teams but can't beat the big team. And you know, some teams are consistent. But we're gonna talk about that, you know? We're gonna talk about starting off with the first match that took place, I believe. Western Hyenas 24 to Igani Dragons 28. You know, I will say this much. Igani Dragons is a disgrace.
They
Because,
just that to that.
no, I'm not sure why I say that. Because for a team that can barely put together even a starting 13, for you to really beat them by 4 points,
4 points.
that tells me
Four
a lot
whole
about
points.
how hapless Dragons is. But it goes to show that Hyenas are their worst enemies. Because where were
Yep,
these performances earlier in the season? Where was
exactly.
it?
And where was it? Where was the players? Where were the players?
Right?
That's the thing.
Where them probably said, man, bruv. No time for the rugby right about now. I want to go let that end up.
Yeah, Bradford and team are lose. So you go still
No,
got
no, nobody
24
know.
points. 24
On to
points at the
someone.
board.
No, nobody know. On to someone. No, nobody know. But,
I lost that.
it is good to see that Hyenas is managing the score. Still lost. Um, with this being the final fixture, what would you say are the biggest missed opportunities from both these teams?
Dragons year in year out. Same thing, same players. I think that the senior players weren't what's the word I'm looking for? Weren't organized enough. Because I think they have a fairly good team that could have or should have won more games from the previous games. For Hyenas, ah Hyenas a whole different story based
Lack of,
on
lack of discipline.
sums
Lack of
it up. Yeah,
discipline.
that basically sum it up. Lack of
Lack of
discipline
discipline.
from both players and staff.
Refusal to come out of this caveman style of playing rugby league. Um, and just generally poor professionalism from both teams. So
Yeah, but I'll say that Dragons they're, as I said, they're improving, but the senior players and I would say managers that's there, I don't see them stepping up like they should. You know what I say? They're not playing their role properly for the upcoming players. So I think that cost them this season. I don't know if that will change for next season, but let's see.
I will say this much, and some people are going to say I'm singling out a specific player, but just want to say this. I don't see how you can be a national player or coach or referee and all you do is talk. And it's not as if you're doing good talking. You're just talking because you like to swap your gums. I don't know if Adrian Hall thinks that anybody afraid of him or if he thinks that he knows more than anybody else. But if he actually used his God given abilities, Dragons would be a better team because Pearson can't do it alone. Donovan Hall, Alex can't tackle everybody. And Hakeem can run out for 20 minutes and then bust for the next 40.
Fox.
I will say that the Baker experiment has been a waste of everybody's time because what exactly has he improved?
Well, he did get a few tries, so I guess that's somewhat of
Yeah,
an improvement
he
for
did
the
a
team.
few tries, but what did he do for this team? Right, alright, Raji, think of it this way. You're a veteran player. Have you left a mark on the youngsters for the youngsters say, yo, me go be better than Baker ever was in our prime. All the man them look upon this man and say, oh, Baker score a try.
Yeah, but we said it I think 2 episodes back or something like that. That Baker is way past his prime now.
Yeah, but
Baker isn't the
even if you
Baker
pass
we knew.
even if you pass a prime, there should be something that you leave. There's a mark you leave at a club, whether it's good, bad, minimal, and as far as I can see, it's just
I,
maybe I am looking into it too deep. Maybe there's a possibility.
hey, I we both know that as playing rugby, it's really hard to stop. Even when they say, yo, I'm gonna stop playing rugby, next thing you know, you find yourself on the field again. But I think Baker is better as a contributing to the sport as a coach. That's what I think. I think he should put more, for example, put more team that they
Was
had. Was a hell of a team coming up from D2 to NCC. They were playing. They had really good players. I think I think he should go back to coaching. Well, coaching a club team at that, because that's where his contribution lies at this time. Well, that is just my opinion. Other people might think otherwise.
I mean, if he wants to take up an administration position, if he doesn't already have it, I mean, be my guess. I just feel like Dragons need to be punching above their weight. The last time they went to a finals was what 2011,
Around there. Yep.
and they didn't win it. So a team that is this old to still be doing the same mistakes over and over again, beat the small teams, then come against the big teams and losing. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely
Very,
ridiculous.
very.
But you know, big up to the players them for pushing out and injuries. Well, Adrian was head was bandaged, but for all I know, I'll probably chat too much as my thumb in my bones.
I would not condone that here. We move it on.
We're moving on.
And
Bulls versus Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Um, yeah, routine win. I can see the gym work has finally been paying off. They started working out at the gym. Don't get triggered. Don't get triggered. Anyways,
Well, I I'll have to give Bulls a prop to limiting the scoreline to just 48. Based on the Cats team that's been playing and dropping really high numbers on teams that are not performing throughout the season, to only score 40 48 points. That mean that it was a very somewhat of a very solid defense from Bulls.
I mean, you can't expect these youngsters to be perfect. They have not fully engrasped the rules, so these scorelines are expected. There's not a lot of senior players playing for Bulls. The few
Hmm.
seniors that are playing refuse to do what senior players should. So it falls up to the youngsters to pick up pieces. This will only make them stronger. I just hope this doesn't demotivate them like it did the Portmore players or our former team, Spanish Town, to hiatus and jump on a bandwagon to a different team because they keep on losing. I
Yep.
will say
Yeah,
this
well,
much though. Thundercats do look impressive, but I
very.
stand in my statement. Impressive as they are, still think there's something missing for them to really win this title. But they can prove it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like that X factor is missing, but I still think the possibility is there for them to beat JDF in the finals.
No comment. comment. I watched that. I watched that interview. Me, the people don't text me. Yo, did you see the video where your co-host? And I said, "I'm not talking about." I'm watching it and I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm in association with that brother. Still, you know."
Listen, my opinion is my opinion, right? You can't blame me or hate me for what my opinion is, man. You
Man,
can, but I really don't care. At the
man, them
time,
going to wins.
listen, it is not impossible for catching and JDF to reach the finals, based on how Sharks is performing. It's not impossible, so I don't know why everybody talking like it's impossible. It's not.
Man, them gonna
At,
their
yo,
feelings.
at 80 minutes out of rugby, 80 minutes. Anything can happen in at that time there.
Oh,
So it's not impossible. Them not reach the
say,
finals yet.
say, Rajiv Hartney, you need to go into the record books for being the only man I know who can make a start in 17 and a retired 17 back studio.
Vex all them want.
Them
You know,
out of the woodworks.
listen, it is not set in stone. It is not impossible. So I don't know why everybody behave like it impossible. Impossible.
Them come out of the woodworks. All of a sudden,
Uh,
now come in and the video. All of a sudden, now man are act with and all these things. Look, I say the key to getting these comments of rile up people.
Make them say they want to say. When them reach the finals, then me say, okay, I was wrong. But me still stand behind when me say. When they reach for them not reach the finals yet, anything can happen. So they can stay there.
I'm not disputing that. I just find it so hilarious. Everything that I saw leading up to this match that went on Saturday. But oh well, another win for Thundercats. Hold on, that means that them win the shield, right?
Should. I think them are the only team that lose out. One game. One game.
Yeah, one game alone they
Yeah, one
lose.
game them lose. Yeah.
But
Them
them win
lose.
them match. So I think them should they have won the shield. Oh, me not see no post or celebration about that. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Rugby League Jamaica, one of them. I don't
Unless them now do that this season, I'm not sure. I'm not 100%.
Oh,
Already. I'm
so
not
no
sure,
then.
honestly.
Rugby League Jamaica only if you answer that where is the shield? Is it that it's not being offered this season or just forget about it because it's not Sharks? Talk to me for I know.
Lord, don't, hey, listen up.
One.
Allegedly, yeah? Allegedly. I don't want
Mm.
anybody say the people them biased towards Sharks. And I won't be a part of it.
I
I don't have
listen,
any money for any lawsuit, sir. Leave me alone.
sir. What then goes to move? Back with money? Man, you know what this show moving on to the next game. Because
Defamation of character.
we can always go back to our infamous podcast. But anyways, on to the personal game that took place. Before we even start dissect this game, I want to understand something. How on lose and on have trash talk. And I like say the scoreline is close enough. And I like say 40 to 34 or 40 to 39. We don't want to score 24 points. And furthermore, it should have been more. Sharks open up like part like the Red Sea every time Sharks do something.
Hey, listen. Sharks ball handling poor. When I say
Poor.
poor, this is the worst I ever see it over the years.
No, but this
Worst.
no, Roddy, hold on. Stop this. Let me tell you why the ball handling poor. The ball handling poor because for the first time, Sharks is integrating the youngsters them in a crunch time of the season. Usually
No,
them
no,
guys
listen,
hold on,
hold on, no, man, no, hold on, no. Mo watch the clips of JDF post, and the handling errors weren't mostly from the young players, or from senior players. So no,
that
have
that
nothing with
that, that is a
have
given.
nothing with integrating with the younger players. Have nothing to
That
do with
is a
that. The
given.
senior players, some of the one that make most of the mistake. You get
Yo,
me?
listen. Handling errors go always happen. Whether it's at a high frequency, low frequency, it no matter, it go happen. The fact that the matter is Sharks still no look at them best and them still a beat who them supposed to beat. and them are still a team to
True.
beat at all times. Yes, I understand to them inconsistent. But look on the rest of the team, they want chase. Sharks are still the ones to chase.
Not saying no. I'm not saying no. What I'm saying for this game, this was not at the level where Sharks is at or should be at. You hear me say? Them mistake it's not supposed to them not supposed to make.
Brother,
Murray,
simple
Ted,
mistake go simple
Pong,
mistake go
all of them
always
are handling errors.
simple mistake. Brother Pang is a walking knock on artist. You know what we're talking about. What we're talking about. So.
The
Really?
man, recent years, the man never done knock on no holy ball.
Yes, sir,
I lose
sir,
ball to tackle.
sir,
That
sir,
I
sir.
can only speak on what I've seen, sir.
Very clearly, you know, for a man who ref several grand finals, clearly you're blind because
No,
20.
no,
No, let me talk, you're blind. 2018, this man have nobody beside him. Man, I run like hell. I also know ball proposal and last year alone versus JD. How much time Pong get the ball and knock on the ball, sir? We are talking about.
listen, I said recent years. Recent
You know,
years. Anyways,
this is why me have arguments of beef because you know me right, but you just don't want to give me winnings. Okay, cool. Ah,
it has nothing to do with that, but we can only talk about what me say with
no
JDF
man, no.
now.
You're legally
JDF,
blind. You're legally blind. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. I understand.
JDF, boy, boy. I still
CMO, CMO, CMO,
same old,
CMO,
same old. Every
CMO,
every every
CMO.
every time I talk about yeah, same thing. A man them
So
defense.
why you get so triggered? Why you get
A
so
man
upset?
them defense
Why you get
just
so upset?
why because the
You
man
know you.
them not learn from them you know and the man them not change.
Brother, you say the same
No
thing about
matter
your post.
what.
So why you get so triggered? I don't understand this.
No. But let's be honest. At the level where rugby league is at now, right? Teams shouldn't be playing at that level where you see only two, three, four players are advanced when they are defending and everybody is stand up on a wall. We're not supposed to be at that level. We're supposed to at the level where everybody are move up. Everybody a step off our line. Everybody three man not tackle. Yeah, and them something there, but for some reason JDF not do it. I mean, I don't know why.
Better question. Why is it that for clubs they don't do it, but as soon as they enter the national team, they are doing it?
Why? I'm not no fancy that question there. I swear.
No, we can't. No, we can't tell
I
you.
made
No, we
another
can't.
question that
No, I can tell you why. It's a very simple, yes, a very simple answer. Because they know say yo, them a play for stay into the national team. And I like Australia, England, we know say oh, it's a possibility him are the incumbent so him go stay in there. Although you know Sharks players them go have them name in and around the team depending on how them a play and train and blah blah blah. But the fact of the matter is we don't have a solid stick 17 where we say yes, this is the 17 match that we represent the regular warriors when them out here are overseas. This is the stick 17. No, everything is up for grabs. So any mistake they make, yeah, it will be and shall be used against you.
so they basically need more competition than clubs and they need more players where as I say, oh, you know, say me need to step up and play my game or my game I get taken from somebody.
They didn't say this
So
for years and
so
I just know.
so it just reach a point where they say, oh, in my club
Alright,
I start
let
play
me
somewhere need to
let
work.
me answer
And
a question.
basically that
Before Jaden they look like how they look right now. Wasn't their defense the better part of their games years prior?
it was. It was
But yet still, it has changed. Now them attack better, but them defense poor.
poor.
That tells me one of two things. The coach is focusing on blowing teams out of the water so them defense is not mitigated. And them know them defense poor, so them not try to blaze out all teams at all points. It's like a 200-meter sprint. Man fast out of the blocks, run the curve hard, have no strength or stamina, just a hold on for dear life. And the 400-meter man I try to run him now.
Mm. Yeah,
That's because
but focusing on attack alone and no defense makes no sense because you can score 50 try, but if a defense poor team, I got score 60 or 55 the same way.
The
Yeah,
thing for
it have to have a balance.
the thing for me is that JDF is inconsistent in when them show them defense. Because last week, I think it was last week? No, when they played Thundercats the week before,
Week before.
that match was very close. But they
Yeah.
still weren't coming up off of them line. And that is basics. Once the ball is moving, you're up off of your line because you need to meet the defense. You sitting back, you're just inviting unneeded pressure. But let me tell you what. Let me tell you what go read JDF. JDF, I go get one of them 40, 50 score line there and him not go score no couple try. And then I learn. I learn say yes, you do need to defend.
Well, they better open up in the semi-finals, guys. If you have in the semi-finals, then
Why not?
them.
Why not?
Very,
I want to see
very rough
I want to
on
see
them.
something happen because I want to laugh because trash talking while losing is crazy.
Diabolical.
Crazy.
I,
When I
hey,
when I tell
mistake
you,
posting up.
no,
Mistake
yeah,
posting up, man, like, really? Why?
yeah,
And
it was
then,
a good
look who them
it was a,
matches talk to. None other than Kenneth Walker. Me know say them get in the midnight game because based on the game when me now watch the 30 minutes out of game, the way them not play, me can know say them get to him. I guess that's the next game plan to try him off in game. But
but after everybody knows that Kenneth weak mentally, right? What we are talking about is it's alright. You see, if they smart like Marvin are grinning now, them start text it one. But I say,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, throw them man there for the game. Throw them
hell,
man there for the game.
text it for Virgo. Because Virgo, him best and bad game them are not very few and far between.
Very, very. Yeah,
But
say,
no, here who they text it one? Static. Of all people, static. So much of them get broke up by static in a match. Every single one of them. You know this ignorant static I know? It got Iggy know better.
yeah, but me not go run to him either. Me not idiot.
Oi, big man, now go forget. WD look WD look for me and say, yeah man, run forward. Me say, oh, I don't take man for idiot. Brother, keep in mind, it's a WD when it's still. You know?
Run forward, man. Run forward.
Run forward to what? WD in front of me, Teen up on the left, Punk on the right. This one. You're crazy, man.
Run
Sick.
forward, man. Be a me and run forward.
No, I'm not be you here because you is a headless chicken. I love self-preservation.
And the headless chicken.
Now run up in a no. First up, better me a man run up in a WD. And the man say, yo, feel like a wall run up in a. Oh, better for me. Yo, never forget, man. They said, nah, here's a guy. I say, yo, left it now. Yeah, man. Besides, I got this. Yeah, man. Get my card early.
Yeah. Semi-finals. At this time,
Semi-finals. You know, I have what I'm. I don't straight semi-finals. Them I don't know.
I think of that. Me see on the pictures. Semi-finals.
So wait, a Dragons fourth, right?
Yeah. Jade catching first.
Shark second.
Shark second. JDF third. Dragon fourth.
Oh, so Thundercats already have 1 foot in the final, basically.
Yeah, them are face are Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sharks
Shark.
versus JDF. Sharks versus JDF. So good semi-finals matchup. We'll see. Let's see if JDF are roll over and make Sharks beat them, or they might go step up to the plate and knock Sharks out of a Grand Slam. First time in our 6-7 years, something like that.
The last time Sharks ever made one finals was 2011.
2011, for sure.
The year where GC win NCC. No, I never 2011 shot.
I know 2011. That's how I wonder what you're
13,
talking about.
13.
Yeah,
No, not 13. I'm not 13, man.
man.
Because 2011, I win. No, 2011, they beat Voxer and Voxer beat them back. 2014, me, I think about 2014.
I mean, no, 2011, something that didn't go finals. Sharks didn't go finals.
2014, GC and Dragons and go final and GC. One of them.
Yeah.
Then after that,
Just
Sharks continue win. And it's like they couldn't stop win. COVID forward, come back and win.
come back and
Then last year, JDF dash right final to the surprise of nobody.
pressure get to them, man.
Man, isolate
So
Jensen and what if he whole match and the man is still lose.
the way you think about the training list,
I do. Hey, listen, I'll say this much. Big up sweet pepper. Big up sweet pepper time like what's could can please see boss for the list to learn big up easy. He been a play well, but still pieces.
yeah, I feel like he might get picked for Hurricanes. The Hurricanes team.
Why? You get picked for Hurricanes.
Yeah, and me I look on the list. I feel like he might get picked for Hurricanes team.
Honestly, we think the Jamaica 17 pick itself. Me just not know who will play full. Me don't know who will play fullback. Me don't know if Pan go bust like last year when he played against USA. After come off I feel in the first 10 minutes. And nobody no play fullback. Anyway, I have to play fullback for like majority of the match. So I want to see. I know who will be picked. I just don't know where they go get picked.
The position.
One thing I will say is still any say Shaquille Pollack make this team as a starter. Me and somebody go fight. Don't talk.
Well, him supposed to be a starter. But now I say it impossible for somebody else get picked, but based on how him play throughout the season, he should.
Brother,
But as I said,
there's
brother.
no one more adaptable to play either as an outside back or in the forwards like Shaquille Pollack. His work rate in defense, ability to draw on defense and improve a defense is unmatched. Second to none. Name one other person in Jamaica right now who have the impact of static upon any match. You can't find none. Not one. So if static not get man, right I go now about the name because Virgo. But man, me tell you something. Virgo are full but Virgo, anytime Virgo start getting ahead too early in our match, he have the worst game. And again, Virgo best game and worst game is not far between.
The worst apart.
No, like me.
Yeah, but
worst
I agree with you, I say. But I know we are picking team. So let's see. The powers that he will decide.
I'm on a right with the team, so right, I can go listen to this and go put him on to me. I have all the comebacks. I'm afraid. One thing I will say to the gentlemen that have been picked for this training is go at the people in training. Go at the people in training.
And PR training, because that is required. So the man they need to go PR training and national training.
Because there's a set of people at the panel. It's not calling them, them know themselves. And love that was it. I don't know nobody know. Oh yeah, one person alone know the mother know static. Me know why me say that. Person don't even go a training. Me if go a training. Don't talk.
Yeah, if they not go a training, they not get picked. So if they not go training after them for them for issue that. And after
quick question. You think when Nigeria people go into the starting Jamaica 17 cup? Many really so none of them really make it.
Not really. As me say, we didn't talk about this in our group. As me say Cesare Thompson probably make the Hurricane team.
He might probably
thing there. Yeah, to be honest, me JDF defensive wise and attacking wise, them not have much options. And not only that, based on how them are based on the players and the experience that them supposed to have, me not see them a play to that standard, especially Laird. Me not see Laird that step up to the plate as a player we have played for years now.
Now, yeah, brother, Froggy is always going to be Froggy. Froggy go give you one wow moment, and then he go give you one cuss bad moment. That has
Yeah,
been
but
it.
that's what I'm saying. Him have the experience, him have everything at him disposal, but him just not use it. Him not play a, like somebody we have played rugby for a couple decades. Him just a play like say
Brother,
alright, him just steady. And that may say me not see him a step up apart from
you
apart from Cesare, when we say gonna make Hurricane team and possibly Steve Miller. I don't see nobody else we're supposed to we are gonna make a starting 17 for Jamaica.
know what I mean? Disappointed in a Froggy because it remind me of other guy who used to play for JDF who did pass it. I mean,
Um me know we are talking man.
I think I'm feeling Thomas in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hubert was something else. I may never know this Umber personally, but the way the man used to play the game, the man was a 9 or a 7.
Yeah man, the man is special. A very
Man
special player.
passing it slick, but he never used to like play league. I mean, know, I think Romeo used to cuss about it. Romeo say, yo, man, that's a waste of himself. I'm saying, I mean, that's crazy to say, but okay. And,
Yeah.
no, there's a few highlights to see him play, like the passing, the kick, then what the man used to make. Brother, that should be what Froggy is now because Froggy not losing at speed.
Mm-hmm.
Froggy still can pass, but Froggy just lazy man. You would check, brother.
I feel like that's an
Cesare,
issue.
brother, Cesare has only been in this JF team for what, 3 seasons. The man of them best player by far.
Yep. I would say as I say a lazy me think um Lay just lazy, I guess. Him work ethic not really up there where it's supposed to be. So him now make that impact the team I'm supposed to make. So him just dead. Him just dead. So him need to fix that. Because this I never laid couple years back. I guess age I get to him. I don't know about him
You
work
only said
ethic
that
really low.
because if it was age, him speed would have got. Him speed don't
True,
got. If
true,
anything, the speed I still the same speed from before.
true.
I don't. He just lazy and don't care.
Well,
Just like for me boy, Samurai. Samurai should be in this team. But we all know why. But anyways, um,
anyways.
me think Rajic Sally and Romeo right because we have a shot. Me think we have a shortage of forward prop wise for the 17 for Jamaica. So I think they have a chance of being either interchange or starting props. Maybe. Not sure how
Maybe,
well their engine is, but it's a possibility.
maybe. But yeah, look forward to see the starting 17 for both Hurricanes and the Jamaica team.
Me,
Should be
me,
an
me think,
interesting game.
me think the Hurricanes team go have a lot of Thundercats players.
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking the same, but me really not see most of them now make the team. Apart from one or two players where we say again lazy and don't really want to work, the work ethic low.
But
But
you want to know a hot take? This go be a real hot take.
you know what you're gonna say about go on. Say it.
But no, tell me what you
No,
think it goes.
no, say it, man. Say it. Say it.
I do think Ronaldinho Fraser makes the Jamaica national team. No, may I tell you why?
You know, man.
May I have a feeling that then go make him go in a Hurricanes game. Me just have this feeling because it's not that he is not good enough, but I don't think his mindset is there enough. Which is crazy to say, considering say, oh, this man has been a mainstay in the Union 17 for how much years now, and he not reached 25 yet.
I doubt it. Probably
I think he must still go
early
to
20s.
22, 23.
Yeah, early 20s.
So, I will say this. He is far more X Factor, far more talented than Akeem Murray. I will give him that. But, when Murray upon him game, Murray upon him game.
Yep. I
I will,
feel
I think,
more game management and um more I think better decision making than Beanie. So I think that
being
would have give
being
him the,
being
the
being
edge.
being a place like a being is a boxman playing like a forward.
That is true.
I don't know who am I trying to impress or who am I trying to prove one, but that's not your role, sir.
Well, I would say we have to go wait, see who pick the team or the team pick position what them get and stuff like that. But semi-final should be a good game.
Yeah, man.
Looking to be there, so hopefully we'll to take in the game them. But
You make
yeah,
you, I make you know if I make any travel arrangements. Have so
Doc, we know you're not come, so no matter try me no problem. Me not go hold my bread on that one day.
so you have
Well,
to hold your bread, but
you're
the
not
man
go
told
come,
me
Doc. You're not go come.
the man
You're not
even
go
want
come.
you the
You're
next even want
Doc.
me fear.
You're not go come.
Big
You're
boy,
not go.
you yeah, you don't say. We
Sir,
don't like you don't like that. We don't like that. We feel disrespected. We not
no,
like feel disrespected.
no. Don't come go like you say, oh, all right, I'm gonna try and make travel plans, and then you know, me not gonna make it. You're not gonna come. I
But
bet
I'm
you,
not
it's
yo,
I bet you
worry.
just pop up on the D and say, oh, you know me reach. I'm say, oh yeah, yeah,
No,
yes,
no,
oh,
I
man,
don't want to
no,
do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want too much people I know in business. You're crazy. When people go
no,
see me, I
man.
thought, oh, that I go, no, I'm not want that.
But anyway, we know you're not gonna make it. Me get as much clips and videos so you can see game, man. But we know you're not gonna make it. So we just leave it at that. We can leave it at that.
Now, I go for 10 lessons in the earth, but okay.
That's how it go. Sometimes it should hurt.
That's not the truth. You're just having spiteful. Good.
Yeah, the man was spiteful.
No,
That was it.
no, no faith.
None. None whatsoever.
No,
Anyway,
it's okay. You understand? You know, Arsenal get win, so you can go and smoke. It's okay. It's okay.
no, you say them beat Liverpool Saturday coming out, then me feel good.
You see, this me at all, boy. You see, this is why I understand why people treat Arsenal fans the way they do. Brother, yeah, please, no, you would. What? Yo,
I'm just saying.
brother,
Well, yeah.
we understand why people treat the way they do. Can't please. I come back and then talk girlfriend. Not the man looking for can't save him. Like rough.
Leave me alone. But yeah. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
just before it end. I thought the NRL madness was done, but apparently, and this is I don't know how the story is still ongoing, but apparently Brandon Smith is now under investigation for drug trading and all sort of thing. And Victor Radley is
So
also involved.
so from TV wa speak out about say
Oh, God, you.
a man them escalate enough door, man escalate far, you know. So
So,
every every
so,
single
um,
season something different, you know.
so
Every
yeah,
single season something
for
different.
those of you who are in the dark, couple, what 2 3 years ago when we were still controversial topics, and Dario and Loans, no, not Loans, Dario and Virgo was about, you know, um, there were several incidents that we spoke about. We had the Lachlan Lewis from Bulldogs stealing a literal speaker despite being an employed NRL player. Yeah, the Curtis Scott domestic abuse case where the, the headline read occasional bodily harm, and Rajiv was like occasional. You did have pretty boy Floyd Reese Walsh, who was playing for Warriors at the time, starting white line while at my club. Even when the police tell the man to lift up, man don't lift up and get arrested. So, you know, um, oh yes, yeah, Blake Ferguson, even after he left NRL, the man get arrested in Japan for some issue with some sex worker or some bullshit like that. The
I tell
point
you, say,
being, every season that we have done these podcasts, NRL play. But I tell you, they were going good for about a season and a half still. No.
no,
Never hear
no,
nothing. And then good friend Lone sent me that. I'm just like, propaganda against Roosters has begun. And then I just smile to listen. Guys, you see, everybody knows that I don't like Roosters. I will never like Roosters. Every time they play my team, apparently the referee them decides everything must be in favor of Roosters. And I don't blame the referee them, but yeah, me just say it's not that cute. But um I want to see how this case is going to play out because Brandon Smith has been such a controversial player. You get yourself caught in a joke shit, Batman. Bruh.
I tell you, say, man, them just escalate. The man, them just speaker, domestic, white line, and then I saw them a go. I saw them a go. I wonder what the
Oh,
man go do to
we can't
next.
forget the COVID, the barbecue sitting during COVID when the man, the police come and man them yard and boss it. Take off your car, drive down in here and I say, yo, I'm splash water for this. I say, I've been home all day. And next one,
I
and
know,
then better hide.
I know
Hey,
who them a fool. Something
hey,
wrong with
and
them. Some of them
hey,
them, man.
this is sports players. This is sports players. This is why I said, if in another life I became a legendary sports player, I don't want no fame. I don't have time for that.
No,
Them the
fear.
pressure there. We left that to man like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
Yeah, man. Them man, they can't bleed good. No one of them, alright.
People go there and say, "Oh, he's so boring," and then they try find some bullshit to go ping for me. All of a sudden, no. Oh, did you know when he was 13 years old, he said the N word? I said, "I don't have time for that."
Not at all. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another episode of God's Corner. Um, I like the support so far. I will say this every week, but yeah, really appreciate the support we have been getting so far. We are working on more content to put out, but trust me, life hard, life rough. So now you have to do the editing and everything, and you have work, and then you have other things. Boy,
Yeah,
I feel like
man. You start feel what me did that feel. So, yeah, man, that's how it goes.
yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for the support so far. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the
Oh,
shares, and everything that you guys have been doing.
those
Really
those
appreciate
are
it.
who are asking where the others are. Tell the honest truth. I don't know what them look on because every week, I just mine and Obiaba's ugly face show. Don't know
Yeah,
what
well,
happened in their life, but
not nobody sick. I know everybody have things to sort out, things to take care of. So we're not gonna say everybody soon. Hopefully, very soon. But yeah, but for the time, but we just have to enjoy me and that ugly face,
hopefully,
you know.
hopefully by end of season review, everyone is here.
Yeah, hopefully. So
Alone, we are talking about sharks. I have to make sure Salone's permanently muted when we are talking about that, for obvious reasons.
obvious reasons. But yeah, remember guys to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Oh,
Follow up on
also,
TikTok and Instagram as well.
Panam Games review is still in the works. We still have to dissect the footage. Me and Rajiv are going to differ a lot because he was livid. He was blasphemy. He was like, "Rrr, the money, Yeah, man. Rajiv. For once, it wasn't me. I was very calm when I saw a few clips. So that is still in the works. So expect
Is
our
hey,
thoughts
so
on.
that's why when I have high expectations of certain players and them not perform what them supposed to perform, it irritated. That's all I have to say. When the review drop, on the way understand what I talk about. But until
Hmm.
then,
High expectations of players. So like a project
until
you ask me, not feeding for the money. So
no, ladies and gentlemen, good night, good morning, good evening from wherever you are. We'll see you next time on another episode of Ruggers Corner.